Has quick thinking ever saved your life? When I was 16, my parents went out of town for their anniversary weekend, leaving me home alone for the first time. My older brother Jake was supposed to check on me, but he was away at college. I was actually excited to have the house to myself. Saturday night around 10 p.m., I was in my pajamas watching Netflix when I heard our back door open. I figured it was my brother coming to check on me like he'd promised, so I called out, "Jake, is that you?" No answer. I muted the TV and listened. Footsteps in the kitchen, but they were too quiet, too careful. Jake would have just yelled back or come straight to the living room. These footsteps were deliberately trying to be silent. My heart started pounding. I grabbed my phone and crept toward the kitchen, thinking maybe I should call 911, but as I got closer, I heard a voice I recognized. She's definitely here. Her car's in the driveway, and all the lights are on. It was my brother's best friend, Marcus. He'd been coming to our house since middle school, practically lived here during high school. I'd known him for years. Then I heard another voice. "You sure her parents aren't coming back tonight?" "Positive. They're 3 hours away at some fancy resort, and Jake's not coming home until Sunday." I froze. Why was Marcus here with someone else? And why were they talking about my parents' schedule? I heard Marcus again. "I've been planning this for months. Every time I'm over here, I've been figuring out the layout, where her room is, when she's usually alone. Tonight's perfect." My blood turned to ice. Marcus, who'd eaten dinner at our table hundreds of times, who my parents trusted completely, who Jake considered his best friend, had been planning something. The other voice said, "What if she screams?" "She won't. She trusts me. I'll just tell her I came to check on her like Jake asked. By the time she realizes what's happening, it'll be too late." I was shaking so hard I could barely hold my phone. I had maybe 30 seconds before they came looking for me. The front door was too far, and they'd hear me running. I was trapped. That's when I remembered something my dad had taught me about home invasions. If you can't escape, make them think someone else is coming. I quickly called Jake's number and put it on speaker, praying he'd answer. It rang once, twice. "Hey sis, what's up?" I spoke loudly enough for them to hear. "Jake, thank God you're here early. I heard you guys come in through the back door. Are you bringing Marcus up to my room now, or should I come down?" There was confused silence from the kitchen. Jake sounded puzzled. "What? I'm not there. I'm still at school. What are you talking about?" But I kept going with my act. "Oh, perfect, yeah. Bring him up. I've been waiting for you guys to get here for the sleepover." I heard frantic whispering from the kitchen. Then Marcus's voice panicked. "Shit, Jake's here? I thought you said he wasn't coming until tomorrow." The other guy, "You said we had all night. Marcus, we need to go. Now." I heard them scrambling toward the back door. Meanwhile, Jake was yelling through the phone. "What the hell is going on? Who's in the house? I'm calling the police." I heard the back door slam and a car speeding away. Jake drove 3 hours that night to get home. When the police arrived, they found that Marcus had disabled our security system using the code he'd watched my parents enter dozens of times. During the investigation, they found photos on his phone, pictures of me sleeping that he'd taken during sleepovers, screenshots of my social media posts about being home alone. He's serving 3 months now, but I still can't sleep when I'm home alone.